It'll certainly be a different series. I think, obviously, with the number of games everybody's got under their belt. It's first of all, you're playing a great team in a tough place to play. Certainly, Ritter's. I think their fans are smart. They know when to get behind their team, and they can get momentum, based on the crowd responding to what's going on. So, tough place to play against a good team, very well coached. So certainly it'll be a real big challenge for us to go in there and try to get some points. I think it came at a good time. It's obviously when you're playing and you're playing well, you want to just keep on going. But certainly we were less than 100% our last time out, and for those players in particular, it gave them some extra time, and just for everybody, just to be able to go home, if they could go home and spend time with family and friends, I think was needed. Well, certainly the lineup was different. We had a number of players out, but I thought we actually had a really, really good first period. I thought we could have come out of that with a lead. And then I think obviously the key play of the game was the 5-minute major called at the end of the second period. They wind up scoring 2 goals on it, and what was a 1-0 lead, all of a sudden it was a 3-0 lead. But certainly credit St. Cloud. I thought they played really, really well. Certainly their goaltender played really well for them. It was like I said, a game we certainly felt we could have done better at, but whether you want to call it puck luck or good goaltending, whatever, we couldn't get anything by her, and ultimately that's, you can't score, you're not going to win. So, but anytime you play, you want to go out and win a hockey game. So that it certainly was disappointing, but we thought we'd just turn our attention to Thanksgiving right away and forget about it and look forward to this weekend. Well, again, they're just a really, really good hockey team. They're just loaded with a lot of talented players. So anytime you play them, you've got to be playing. Like I always say, you got to have your A game. If we're anything less than that, we're gonna be digging ourselves a hole. We got to come ready to play. But I like the way our team's been playing. I think if we go out and play the way we're capable of playing, we're gonna have a chance, and we're gonna go in there and compete. We've had success before down there. So the biggest thing is there's points on the line on Friday. That's obviously they're thinking the same thing. That's what makes this league so doggone competitive. Is every team fights and scratches and claws for every point you can get. So that's what's going to be on the line. So we got to go down there and just get after it. We know how we have to play. We know what we have to do. It's just again, it's an opportunity. We have obviously a lot of players in that metro area, so it's close to home. A lot of friends and family will be there, and no question. You play the Minnesota Gophers. There's a little bit different feel of that series because they're such a good program. They've won multinational championships. They're always one of the top teams in the league. So pretty easy to get up for it. So it'll be exciting to go down there and play.
We're excited, that's for sure. It's always fun to play at the U, especially as a senior. I'll definitely cherish it a lot. But a lot of family and friends will be there for me, so I'm excited.
I'm a freshman, so yeah, it's fun for me. I'm from the city, so all of my family, my brother's there. So yeah, I'm really excited to play some friends and in front of family.
Just going into it, you're always excited because you know what you've done there. And like my freshman year, I think we swept there at their place. So it's always good to have that chip on your shoulder, and they always know that we're ready to play them. So I think they're going to be ready too, though, so we got to play our game.
I'm excited. I'm a little nervous. I have some friends like Grace Umwinkle. We grew up playing together. So it should be fun. I'm excited. I hope that we can come out on top.
Yeah, it's bittersweet. I'm really excited. My mom's been talking about it for weeks now, how she's prepping for this meal for our whole team there. So she's excited. I think she's been looking forward to it since Stephanie graduated, because then she's like, I get to take over the meal. But I'm excited. It should be fun. It's a little weird because Kelly Panic, I grew up with her. We're both in the Armstrong Cooper Association, but she's not there. So it's a little different, but it's always fun to play there. They have a good atmosphere, and a bunch of my youth programs should be there too. It's always good to get a win, especially against the U. They're a good team, so it's always fun to beat them.
Yeah, I think it would be just great to get a couple more wins under our belt going into the rest of the season, especially going into Christmas break. I think that would be great. So I thought it was nice to go home. Obviously, this is my first time being away from home, so just getting to go home and spend time with my family, my brothers, was good, and now I can come back focused and ready for this last stretch.
Yeah, for a team aspect, I think it was really good. We have a lot of girls out on that St. Cloud game, so I think we need that little break to get everybody back and healthy. But it was awesome to go home, see the family, and see some people that you haven't seen for a while because we usually can't go home.